Ben Lexon shows off the latest Toyota Tarago.
A real winner.
Tarago, now with powerful 2.2-litre electronic fuel injection.
Toyota also give you this energy-absorbing bumper combined with this Y-frame chassis.
A combination which in similar tests meets the tough USA frontal collision standard.
Protection for us all.
Tarago. Beyond a car, beyond a van, beyond a wagon.
Oh, what a feeling.
Tarago.
Toyota.
The best things in life cost a little more, but they're worth it. Like Panache by Lonthric. Panache, a fragrance with flair, charm, and lots of style. Panache is classical, yet rather daring. And when you wear it, everybody notices. Panache by Lonthric, one of the good things in life.
For too long, the computer stakes has been a one-horse race. But now Volvo, Kodak, Australia Post, Boeing, and many others have found another runner, better suited to their conditions. Data General, also the only company to make a computer that is a true portable office. Now, there are two front-runners in the computer stakes. We've proved that in many races, Data General is a generation ahead. Just ask Volvo, Kodak, Australia Post, Boeing, Westinghouse.
If you want to clean your teeth 51% better than the leading premium toothbrush, you can either get a flip-top head or get a Reach toothbrush. Proven in clinical studies to clean teeth better and approved by the Australian Dental Association, Reach has an angled neck to get right into the back teeth and unique, long, soft outer bristles to massage and clean along gums. So, to clean your teeth 51% better, either get a flip-top head or get Reach from Johnson & Johnson.
Tonight at 6, Rob Kelvin had this to say about today's Grand Prix traffic problems.
Police have warned motorists to leave home early tomorrow morning unless they want a repeat of today's huge traffic jams on the east side of the city. Thousands of workers found themselves caught up in traffic chaos as they tried to get to work.
If you missed that story, you're missing the most watched news hour on television. Join us for the 6 o'clock hour each weeknight, only on 9.
The 6 o'clock news hour every weeknight on Channel 9.
G'day. Just sending a postcard to the girls on the dairy farm. Wish they could see how popular Dairyvale is down here. Cream, flavoured milk, custard, beef yoghurt, especially the cheese. Everything Dairyvale make with the milk we send them. I'll have to give the girls a raise. Dear girls, you wouldn't believe how popular Dairyvale is down here.
Dulux Solid Paint is so revolutionary you don't have to use drop sheets. It doesn't even come in a can. New Dulux Solid Vinyl Matte, the first solid paint. Ready to use in its own roller tray. It doesn't drip, so there's no mess and no splatter. Just a beautiful finish with a lot less messing about. It's a revolution in the way you transform your home. New Dulux Solid Vinyl Matte.
Australia's own Judy Davis.
I want you to join us.
Lewis Collins.
I'm not an easy lay,
In the killing game, there are no victors, and the stakes are higher than ever before.
Your wife and child have been taken hostage.
No price is too high when peace is the prize to be won.
You bitch.
If anyone moves again, we're gonna kill a lot of you.
A compulsive mix of fact and fiction. When terror meets terror, who dares wins. 20 to 10 Saturday nights on 9.
One of the biggest natural gas fields in the world. It's 130 kilometres, straight out there. From the production platform, the gas is pumped through an underwater pipeline here to Withnell Bay. And that's where it'll be stored and liquefied, then exported. To give you an idea of the size of the project, it's 3 times the size of the Snowy Mountain scheme. It's as big as they come, and it's going to mean a lot to you and me. Because BHP reckon it'll earn Australia about $2,000 million a year for around 20 years. Through BHP and its partners, Australia's playing in the biggest game in the world. And I reckon we're well in front. The North West Shelf, part of Australia's BHP.
Schweppes natural mineral water, natural and even
natural. Schweppes is my kind of refreshments. A cool, clear taste.
You live life to the full, and you want the best. It's natural.
Schweppes Natural Mineral Water is selected from the finest natural source and blended with the highest quality fruit juices.
As only Schweppes knows how.
Schweppes Natural Mineral Water, naturally the best.
Look, Possums, two superstars together. And now those wonderful Toyota people are giving you stellar status. Because with Toyota's Superstar Singapore bonus, buy any vehicle marked with a spunky superstar and you'll get a factory bonus of a trip for two to Singapore. Singapore, sweethearts, how exotic. Toddle into your Toyota dealer now and see where the stars are before they all fade away. Oh, what a feeling! Toyota!
The most important source of energy in Australia lies just below the surface of these Australians. By sponsoring and supporting achievers in the community, BP is proud to help develop the energy that really keeps Australia going. BP Australia, the quiet achiever.
I grew my first oranges for Cottee's cordials. These days, Cottee's have their superb country blend cordial made with Valencia and Noble oranges. It's 60% real juice. That means Cottee's needs millions more oranges. I've been picking oranges in my sleep. With the beaut taste of so much extra fruit, it's hard to believe country blends are cordial.
Cottee's Country Blend, with the goodness of 60% real fruit juice.
Wednesday night, the lives of Hardcastle and McCormick are threatened by prison inmates who have taken the law into their own hands.
We're talking about a guy that uses cons on the outside to make hits for the mob.
Take 5 men and cover the left flank.
And when the heat inside gets a little too hot,
They're going to bust out of here. And they're going to die.
Hardcastle plays the mediator, but with no success.
Let the hostages go. Okay, we got time.
Corrupt prison authorities and inmates on the warpath. This is a case of jump or be jumped. Hardcastle and McCormick.
If you thought the Co-op Link account helped you stop juggling your check account, savings account, ATM card and credit card, you were only half right. You also get your own checkbook with 20 free checks each month and no handling fees. You get up to 12% interest on your savings. Or you could qualify for a credit limit of $10,000 or more. All this, all linked together with just one monthly statement. The Co-op Link account.
The right cooperation.
Something moved in next door that isn't human.
They did kill a girl over there.
It's horrifying. It's unspeakably evil. And now it knows that you know. Fright Night. If you love being scared, it'll be the night of your life.
Commences Thursday, Hoyt's Regent Cinemas in Glenelg Cinema Centre.
Qantas has discovered there is a spirit in Europe that extends way beyond the Big Bens and all the well-worn sights. Qantas has discovered a Europe you haven't seen before. This time, see a Europe that's different. Join the Flying Kangaroo and take the spirit of Australia overseas.
Where's the cheese?
Now, got any more cheese? Australian cheese, of course, because I reckon it's even better than the imported stuff. It's true. Our cheese flavour, texture and food value turns any barbie into a beauty.
Where's the cheese?
Do you know me? I'm a man of many parts, big parts, but not everyone knows my real name. So wherever I go in the world, I take the American Express card, and I know I'll be treated right royally.
The American Express card. Pick up a card application wherever you see this display.
My compliments, everyone. Excellent.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
A little slimmer since we saw you last, sir.
Thank you.
You got the bets, and bets have got the shoes. Bets and bets the news.
Every morning of the working week, the people most likely to get ahead get behind the Australian Financial Review. Now available first thing at key city newsagents. Find out everything you need to know about who's who and what's what in the world of money, business and politics. Plus, vital tips on personal investment. If it's your job to make decisions, you simply can't afford to be without the Financial Review. Read it and you're in business.
In her first international film role, Australia's Judy Davis in Who Dares Wins, a compulsive mix of fact and fiction set against the background of terrorism. In the killing game, there can be no victors. Now the stakes are higher than ever before. Judy Davis, Lewis Collins and Richard Widmark, Who Dares Wins, 9:40 Saturday on 9.
Wherever you may wander, there's no taste like home. Southwick Bitter, the great South Aussie beer.
If you choose the wrong type of sunscreen lotion, you could end up looking like a lobster. A lot of lotions claim they'll save your skin. So, what's the difference? Some are too greasy, or they wash off in water. Some don't offer the right protection for your skin type, and some don't effectively filter out the sun's burning rays. Le Tan is a non-greasy, moisturizing sunscreen with collagen that provides positive protection even in the water. Le Tan, vive la différence.
Everything you wear says something about the kind of woman you are. That's why the perfume you choose is Tweed. Tweed Parfum de Toilette Spray. Because wherever you are and whoever you're with, Tweed says just what you want it to say, right through the day and longer. Tweed Parfum de Toilette Spray. The finishing touch.
We found Australia's most boring person and had him try Sorola's new light and crunchy.
Puffs. Apples. This bit has some honey on it. It's either a raisin or a sultana.
It's Australia's most unboring breakfast. If you feel even slightly boring, try Sorola's new light and crunchy, Australia's most unboring breakfast.
Every night, Monday through Friday, Rob Colvin and Mike Willesee team up for the 6 o'clock hour on 9. At 6, Rob Colvin and the 9 Action News team bring you news and weather first. And at 6:30, Willesee delivers a half hour of penetrating interviews and current affairs. Rob Colvin and Mike Willesee together for the 6 o'clock hour on 9.
Steady now, Keki. Not yet, Elaine. Clamp your eyes hard on that light. Michaeli's selecting. Ayrton's a rev. Seconds away from the fight. Millions of race fans all over the world. Everyone poised for the gun. Adelaide's done it. It's finally on. It's fair dinkum Formula One.
Adelaide comes alive, November 85. This is one show no one wants to miss.
Is your favourite megastar relaxing with the possums? Because a Land Cruiser can get you into all sorts of nooks and crannies, like Singapore. Because right now, if you buy a mid-wheelbase Land Cruiser or a raunchy Bandera, you'll get a factory bonus of a trip for two to the crossroads of Asia. So quick sticks, you'll get a vehicle that goes like a wombat on the warpath and a bonus trip to Singapore. Trek off to your Toyota dealer, pronto. Oh, what a feeling! Toyota!
You really start your holiday the moment you step on board the plane. So sail away on the railway, 'cause the railway is the only way.
With Australian National, getting there is half the fun.
If you enjoy the rich, full-bodied tang of a truly vintage cheese,
then may we recommend Farmers Union Vintage Cheese. You see, Farmers Union Vintage Cheese is matured for at least 12 months and then carefully wrapped so it bites.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
The Sound of Music returns to Channel 9 Saturday nights.
These are a few of my favorite things.
You have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is how God wants you to spend your love.
I love you. Julie Andrews, Christopher Plummer, and the memorable Rodgers and Hammerstein musical score. The Sound of Music, 6:30 Saturday night on Channel 9.
Which bank lends more for housing than any other bank?
The Commonwealth Bank.
Which bank's good for a personal loan right now?
The Commonwealth Bank.
Which bank is electronically linked to this supermarket? Commonwealth Bank.
What do you have in mind? A boat, pool, holiday? New car.
Which bank has the term deposit with the interest rate that accelerates? The Commonwealth Bank.
Which is the only national bank that's 100% Australian owned?
The Commonwealth Bank.
Which bank? The Commonwealth Bank, Australia's leading bank.
Who was it gave Australia wings? Who takes us to our land of dreams? Oh, that's you. An Australian like you. And you become our flying kangaroo. The spirit of Australia shining through. Oh, that's you. The spirit of Australia, flying kangaroo. Every time you blink, there's something new, some space-age gadget that isn't quite you. So it's good to know that some things never change. There's a certain taste that will always stay the same. Cold Coon. Every day you see change, not always for the good. Now Dad's barbecue doesn't need wood. So it's good to know that some things never change. There is a certain taste that will always stay the same. Cold Coon.
There is a land where summer skies are gleaming with 1,000 dyes, and grassy knoll and forest height, and all above is azure bright. There is a land where homesteads peep from sunny plain and woodland steep. On hill and plain the clustering vine is gushing out with purple wine. South Australia, home to me, there is no place I'd rather be. Land of the sturdy, land of the strong, it is the place where I belong. From desert to the sapphire sea, we'll build a state that's rich and free. One aim for all, prosperity, South Australia for me.
Only one bank has its heart in South Australia, our very own State Bank, making South Australia a better place to be. Chef.
You beautiful gas.
Another beautiful name in cookers from the Gas Company.
Let me put my arms around you. I could never live without you.
The Chef Trend series, an attractive, easy-to-operate fan-forced oven and a benchtop, totally designed for easy cleaning. Chef Trend from your Gas Energy Saving Centre.
You're beautiful.
You know something about acting? You have to look and feel confident every performance, even on heavy days. That's why I never thought I could trust a thin pad until I tried Sure & Natural Maxi Shields. Sure & Natural gives me thick pad protection without the bulk. Because Sure & Natural's compressed fibres form a special dispersion layer for sure protection and natural comfort. Sure & Natural Maxi Shields. Protection and comfort I can really trust.
Good morning, RAA Finance. Dial a loan.
Hi, I need to borrow some money. I'm an RAA member.
Oh, great. That means lower interest rates if you meet loan approval. And since you've called before noon, you could drop in and pick up your cheque today.
Terrific.
RAA Finance Dial-A-Loan. Money for any worthwhile purpose at lower interest members' rates.
Here's your cheque, sir.
Thanks. Here you go. Congratulations on your new balloon.
Dial-A-Loan before noon. You could drop in for your cheque the same day.
Well, you should have said something before we left.
He was the 35th President of the United States of America. He was John F. Kennedy.
You won't fail. Kennedys don't fail.
Oh, yeah.
guy called Richard Paul Pavlik has threatened an attack on the president.
Some lunatic, wired with dynamite, can get close enough to blow us all when Kingdom comes.
He's keeping Hoover. He has no other option.
I want reports on all Kennedy's appointees.
Kennedy, screened over 3 consecutive nights, commences 8:30 Monday on Channel 9.
Something moved in next door that isn't human.
They did kill a girl over there.
It's horrifying. It's unspeakably evil. And now it knows that you know. Fright Night. If you love being scared, it'll be the night of your life.
Commences Thursday, Hoyt's Regent Cinemas in Glenelg Cinema Centre.
You've probably heard BHP's bought a couple of large overseas resource companies. The fact is, they've also bought some of Australia's biggest and most profitable resource projects that were previously in overseas hands. And the trend is continuing, because this is one of the biggest and richest iron ore deposits in the world. Recently, BHP bought the majority interest here at Mount Newman. So now the ore will earn you and me and Australia a lot more export dollars. It might well and truly be the back of Burke, but it's our backyard, and now it's back in our hands. And I reckon that's got to be a good thing for every Australian.
Mount Newman, part of Australia's BHP.
Good, healthy food deserves praise. Good, healthy food deserves praise. Spoon it, spread it, top it, drop it. Good food deserves praise.
Praise mayonnaise is polyunsaturated and has no artificial colour, flavour or preservative. And you can see they like it.
Good, healthy food deserves praise.
Breakfast for muesli eaters can be a daily grind. That's why they'll try anything to get an easier-to-eat muesli. Now, with White Wings Toasted Muesli Flakes, you can get all the goodies without the grind. The toasted whole wheat flakes are light and crunchy. All we took out was the hard work.
When they've got White Wings, Mom, they've got it made.
Get all the goodies without the grind.
Monaco was the greatest street race. Now Grand Prix racing comes to the streets of Adelaide in what will be the finest track of all, the Australian Mitsubishi Grand Prix. The eyes of the world are on this spectacular event, racing as you've never seen it before. The wealth, glamour and danger of Formula One here in Adelaide. The lead-up action to the big race. Cross, the champion, Piquet, Lauda, Rosberg and Alan Jones. All the action leading up to the big race, 10:30 Sunday on 9.
Here's your favourite megastar relaxing with the possums, because a Land Cruiser can get you into all sorts of nooks and crannies, like Singapore. Because right now, if you buy a mid-wheelbase Land Cruiser or a raunchy Bandera, you'll get a factory bonus of a trip for 2 to the crossroads of Asia. So quick sticks, you'll get a vehicle that goes like a wombat on the warpath and a bonus trip to Singapore. Trek off to your Toyota dealer, pronto. Oh, what a feeling! Toyota!
REI is a building society in the true sense of the word. Since 1865, they've lent money for no other purpose than home finance. Members' investments and savings command a higher interest rate than any other building society in South Australia.
Currently, REI are offering a huge 14.75% on investments for only $1 for a fixed 3-month term.
REI also have a free bill-paying service. Ask about it at any one of the 300 REI real estate agents. You should be a member too.
Have you noticed how everywhere you go these days, everybody's serving white wine? Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against white wine. It's great with meals. But a lot of the time you want something more refreshing than wine. That's when I have Cinzano. Cinzano Bianco. Soda, maybe a dash of orange. Less alcohol than wine. And much more refreshing. Chin Chin. Cinzano, the refreshing change.
Going on a picnic?
Better buy bigger.
Yeah, I got the basket.
School lunches.
Here's your lunch, darling. Better buy bigger.
Thanks, Mum.
People for drinks.
Better buy Bega.
Cauliflower cheese.
Better buy Bega.
Biscuits and cheese.
Better buy Bega.
Friends over for lunch.
Better buy Bega.
Going shopping.
Oh, better buy Bega.
Now and then, we all need to post items that aren't at all easy to pack. So may we suggest a very simple solution, which is available at lots of post offices, the Post Pack. There are post packs for funny-shaped things, for long, thin things, all sorts of things. Whatever it is, make the most of the post. Pop it into a Post Pack.
It'll open your eyes to a brand new surprise that can put out a thirst quick as that. It's lighter and fresher, and that's why it's better than anything else in your ass. Take a six-pack or two to your next barbecue, and they'll put out the welcoming net. It's more than a drink, it's a taste sensation. You can't do better than that. Start heading for the coast, heading for the west coast, heading for the coast, heading for the west coast.
Do you know me? I have one of the best-known names in China. Still here in Peking, a lot of people don't recognize me, so I always carry the American Express card. With this, I can get great service for myself, or even service for 12.
Pick up a card application wherever you see this display.
The American Express card.
一个事情是这样。
Land Cruiser. What makes it number one in Australia makes it number one in the world.
Wherever you may wander, there's no taste like home. Southwick Bitter, the great South Aussie beer.
Wednesday night, the lives of Hardcastle and McCormick are threatened by prison inmates who have taken the law into their own hands.
We're talking about a guy that uses cons on the outside to make hits for the mob.
Take 5 men and cover the left flank.
And when the heat inside gets a little too hot,
They're gonna bust out of here.
And they're gonna die.
Hardcastle plays the mediator, but with no success.
Let the hostages go.
Okay, we got it done.
Corrupt prison authorities and inmates on the warpath. This is a case of jump or be jumped. Hardcastle and McCormick.
My dad picks the fruit that goes to Cuddy's to make the cordial that I like best. My dad picks the fruit that goes to Cuddy's to make the cordial that I like best. My dad picks the fruit that goes to Cuddy's to make the cordial that I like best.
Kids deserve Cottee's cordials. Cottee's, with the great taste of 25% fruit juice.